Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'd love for us all to take a deep breath together, just settle into the room. So let's take actually 3 deep breaths together. Rabbi Grunwald and I were reading some scientific papers about the benefits of communal singing. And one of the benefits that we were reading about has to do with when we try really hard to learn something. When we try really hard to learn something, our brain releases happy chemicals. And another thing that we read about is that when we sing in a group, we lose touch with what is the I and what is the other. So it's a way of bonding as a group, losing ourselves in the group through our singing. So I wanted to give us an opportunity to try really hard to learn something, and in doing so, to also bond as a group. This is a nigun called the Nigun of the Maggid of Mezrich, and we'll just kind of learn it part by part. So I'm going to sing the entire A part, and then we'll go line by line. The whole A part goes like this. Okay, we'll do line by line. I'll point to me when it's my turn, and you will interject. So that one's complicated because it ends a little different than we think. Instead of the ending is here we go. Yes. And the last line is line by line again. Beautiful. I'm going to do 2 lines at once now. But I wanted to give an opportunity in a moment for our instruments to join in. So I wanted to just kind of introduce some of the people that are close to me on these instruments. It's going around the circle. We have Marissa, and we have Zoe.
That's not you. You're not Marissa.
We have Marissa and we have Zoe on the bass, and we have Blake, and I think you all know Rabbi Grunwald, and I hope that you all will know or already know Rabbi Shulman. We have Lewis on the guitar, and we have Miles playing percussion, and we have Rabbi Weber also playing percussion. And I wanted to just frame what these folks are doing up here. We've asked them never to perform in this service, never to perform, only to pray with their instruments. And we never want to overpower, and we never want to close out anybody. So if anybody's feeling closed out by our current seating, I really invite anybody to bring themselves closer, to move a chair. It's okay to move around. It's okay to move the chairs, because we just want to feel your closeness. So I don't know what key we're in now, but let's do it the same tune, but in the key that it's written in. Here we go, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was just the first of 3 sections. But it's okay, because we got time to learn it together over the weeks. We'll save the B section maybe for next month. And we'll turn to page 10 for Yediv Nefesh. Well, I feel just so lucky that there's so many people willing to share their voice in this room.
energy in this room is amazing. The energy of voices, of instruments, and after all, our voices are also instruments. The energy of people and the excitement of being together in one place, celebrating Shabbat together. It's a kind of excitement that is an energy that is also at the same time relaxed, right? It's that feeling when you can breathe a little bit after exerting yourself. It's that feeling that you're content, at ease. When you let go of some of that tension and when you can finally relax a little bit. It's that kind of energy. It's the energy that we feel when Shabbat arrives. We're here to greet Shabbat on this Kabbalat Shabbat. It means to greet Shabbat. It's a feeling that after a week of labor and work, of rushing and doing and making and running and running and running, we can finally sit still for just a moment. So I'm going to invite us to find some stillness in our bodies and in our hearts. You can close your eyes even if you're comfortable. I invite you to take three cleansing breaths. It's that feeling when Shabbat comes of renewal, of renewed energy. And it's a feeling that has been pervading our synagogue for the last couple of weeks. A feeling of finally the time has come when Rabbi Shulman arrived with her family in our community and started working here just a couple of weeks ago. And I can tell you, and she can tell you even more, that it's been like drinking out of the fire hose. More like drinking out of Old Faithful. I mean, just like blast in the face of just so much as we get started and we get underway in our partnership as rabbis of this community and as a staff with a lot of new faces around the table. And yet it's an energy that is also puts us at ease. There's so much excitement right now, so much creativity going on, so much cooperation right now, and I wish you could see what our weekdays are like, but I hope that it comes through at the times that you see us on Shabbat and on other occasions. This sense of finally the day has arrived and we can relax now, but also re-energized and rejuvenated to do the work of the week and the days and years ahead. So with that kavanah, with that sense of renewal and re-energizing, let's move our way through this Kabbalat Shabbat and this special Shabbat when we welcome Rabbi Shulman, her partner Nate, who's back there with Meital, and Liel, who's over here, and Bob and Marcia are Nate's parents, who many of you will recognize, who lived here for many years and have moved back now with their children and grandchildren. So we dedicate this Shabbat to welcoming Rabbi Shulman and her family, and I hope also for welcoming one another as we bring in this Shabbat. So let's continue now on page 11.
We can sing this one just by singing one note together. can be cleansing breaths too. I'm going to add another part. You can join me on it or stay on the lechu. You know, people have come up to me after previous Azamra services and said, I wish we could dance at the service. So here's the official permission and the appreciation of people that are already dancing. It's beautiful. We were going to do the word Shir Ladonai Shir Chadash here, sing unto God, a new song, but instead we're going to sing again the new song that we've been learning tonight, that nigun that we started at the beginning. And let's do it with just voices.
Amen.
Shir Chadash, a song for the eternal, a new song is what the words are. But Rabbi Nachman of Breslov teaches us that each of us has a song, a nigun. And we don't just find that song within ourselves or within each other, we find that out in the world. Each day we go about our lives and we have an opportunity to find our song. And we can't do it alone. Today is Rosh Chodesh, Chadash, Chodesh, anew. A month, a time that starts with darkness, emptiness. We have to let go and lean in to the unknown to find that new song. I remember when I was coming out here for the congregational interview weekend visit, and there was a lot of new songs, literally, that I needed to learn for our semi-Azamra service. And I would run around my neighborhood in the morning singing, Lehu, Lehu. I pretty much think my neighbors probably thought I was crazy after hearing Lehu. But those were new songs for me. And there are new songs for each of us, both those that we will sing tonight and those that are our deep music that we contribute to this world. So as we start a new month, as we start a new leadership team, as each of us start new opportunities, new relationships, new jobs, new moments, new times, let's invite ourselves, let's challenge ourselves to find those songs out in the world, in the grass, in the children, in each other, and in the music that is the music beneath the music. Page 14, Yismechu Hashamayim.
We're going to move to page 20 for Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. And again, we were supposed to sing a prayer now that has some words, but I'm really feeling that it's beautiful to hear your voice on the nigun that we've been singing. It might feel like kind of weird that we're just doing the same thing over and over again. And that's okay if it feels a little awkward, but we have an exercise this time, like Rabbi Shulman was talking about, finding our song, finding the song in different people and different places, using different senses to find it. When we sing the nigun this time, we're going to do some really deep listening to the voices around us. So I invite you, each time we go through, to notice a different specific voice around you. We're going to listen twice as hard as we sing. We're going to find the song of the community in the voices around us. You're going to notice a different voice now. I'm going to stop singing. You keep singing. I'll notice your voices. bidi dum bai, la 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 la, ay didi la la, ay didi la la, didi la la. We're going to move now to Ana Bechor, which is on page 22. Moses Nigun, Ana Bechor. One, two, 4. These on page 23. Shalom.
זכור ודיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשמו לתפארת ולתהילה.
Page 25, the second paragraph, Yaminu Small.
You can have a seat. Kabbalat Shabbat, the sort of thrust of Kabbalat Shabbat is encapsulated in the word lechu, or lech, right, to go. The mystics of Sfat couldn't wait for Shabbat to arrive. Instead, they ran out into the fields dressed in white to greet Shabbat as it arrived. Lechu niranena, let us go and sing. Lecha dodi, come with me, my beloved, let us go and greet Shabbat. Now it begs the question, why do we have to greet Shabbat? After all, the earth spins on its axis, the sun rises and sets. It's going to be Shabbat whether we do anything about it or not, right? Friday night, Shabbat comes. But our tradition says that's not enough, right? It's not enough to live simply in thrown around by the forces of nature, but rather that to make meaning in life, to live a more meaningful and purposeful life, we have to make Shabbat. Right? We have to mark time. We have to run out into the field to greet Shabbat. Our welcoming should not be a passive act. It should be an active initiative. It should be to go out and to greet. And on this Shabbat, we are greeting Rabbi Shulman and her family as they've made this transition here to Denver, and Rabbi Shulman starting this new position as one of our rabbis. And that welcoming, this isn't going to be the only time we welcome Rabbi Shulman, because just like with Shabbat, that welcoming has to be an ongoing process. Checking in every so often, right? And not passively, but actively. I hope that in the days and months and years ahead, that you will take the initiative to know Rabbi Shulman. You owe it to yourself to know Rabbi Shulman. Just as she has dedicated herself in coming here to the HEA to know you and your families. Right? This work that we do as rabbis is deeply personal. I can tell you that from my years of experience here. It's very fuzzy boundaries between our personal life, our professional life, our religious life, our communal life. It's all one. And this work is about knowing you and being known by you. So that when we come into your home, when we mourn with you, when we celebrate with you, when we see your kids grow up, you are part of our lives and we are part of your lives. That's what it means to really greet and welcome, to bring into our lives other people. So I bless you to know Rabbi Shulman in the days and years ahead, to make her a part of your family as well, and to make your family a part of hers. It is really a blessing for us to be in this moment welcoming Rabbi Shulman. I've known Rabbi Shulman for many years. In fact, Melanie and I attended Nate and Rabbi Shulman's wedding about 10 years ago now? 11 years ago. And we've stayed in touch here and there, and it just feels like full circle now. I'm enjoying getting to know Rabbi Shulman once again and in a deeper way, and it's only been a couple of weeks. And I bless you all to have the experience of making Rabbi Shulman and her family a part of your lives as well. So welcome, and what a wonderful time for us to welcome you and welcome Shabbat. We're going to continue now on page 28 at the arrow.
It's going to be just our voices.
Shtu
כל עוד מים רבים עדים משברי ים אדיר במרום אדוני
My grandma Della came running into the room. I must have been about 12 years old, and she said, Sarah, I've got it. I know what you should do with your life. This was after years and years of pestering. Sarah, what are you gonna do when you grow up? Sarah, what are you gonna do? And me just kind of giving that blank smile. She said, Sarah, I've got it. You should be a park ranger. And I'll tell you why, she said, because you need to be outdoors, leading people with that curious mind of yours. And you know what I want to say to Grandma Della? A blessed memory today is, Grandma, I became a rabbi in Colorado, leading in the outdoors with curiosity and opportunities to grow and learn and serve. I want to reach out and invite Grandma Della into this space. And I would like to invite each of us, as we go into a section from the Mourner's Kaddish, and then we will say the Mourner's Kaddish, Le'ela mikol birchata, for that which is beyond blessing, we reach up and grab the memory of someone that we love, someone we want to invite into this special holy space. Take a moment and just invite in someone that you would like to invite in, whose memory you'd like to invite in, and let's just fill this space with those memories of people that have asked us questions, that have taught us, that have shaped us, that have loved us. Let's bring them in as we sing this beautiful song of memory and blessing and praise. invite anyone who is observing a yortzeit or in mourning to rise. And I'd like to invite anyone who is sitting next to someone who is standing. If you feel comfortable, stand up next to someone if someone is standing, saying Mourner's Kaddish, so that we can offer our support to those beside us. Page 58. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'alma divra chirutei v'amlich machutei. B'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shemaim Rabbah mevarach le'olam omei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalel shmei dekudsha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata nechemata damiram v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May all their memories be a blessing.
You can have a seat. In a few moments, we'll conclude the service and join together for dinner. Some of you are staying with us, some of you are not, but if you'd like to stay, please do. I want to thank Shira Teed and Morty Kadovitz, our engagement team, and really our whole team here for putting together this evening. It wouldn't happen without them and with volunteers as well. So in a little while, we're going to proceed to dinner. But to make that a little bit easier, we're going to do the blessings over our meal right here. And I want to, in a moment, we're going to sing Shalom Aleichem. And Shalom Aleichem is about welcoming the angels of Shabbat. According to the Midrash, we're accompanied home by angels who come to bless us every Shabbat. It's another act of welcoming. And as we make our way and sing Shalom Aleichem, I want to also encourage you to take the opportunity to meet people here that you haven't met. We're all wearing name tags, hopefully. Meet someone new, get to know them a little bit, find out about them and what brings them here tonight, so that we can be that strong community of connection that we want to be. I also want to remind you that we are back to daily minyanim in person. Also, Kabbalat Shabbat, of course, and Mincha on Shabbat. And of all those services, Mincha on Shabbat is the one that we need the most energy to bring some people so we can have a minyan. So if you're available for Kabbalat Shabbat tomorrow afternoon at 7:30, I believe, we'll have Mincha and Mariv. And we hope to continue doing that on an ongoing basis. Am I forgetting anything?
I just wanted to add a thank you to the Levi'im. These are some people
Levi'im.
that have been learning the songs, especially the new songs, in advance to kind of help support the group singing. So thanks to those people, and thanks to all the people that are playing instruments, and thanks to everybody that came here and maybe didn't know the tunes but still tried to sing along. That's beautiful. And for everybody that's here, I just am so appreciative. We are so appreciative of everybody that's here.
And I feel like we need to stand. I don't know why, but I think let's stand up. So we're gonna get ready for our meal. Feel free to put your arms around people around you if that's comfortable, and if you have their permission.
Page 73.
Let's
Page
join.
73.
Thank you.
This Shalom Aleichem. So we have something fun in Shalom Aleichem. The tune that we're going to use is really similar to the nigun that we learned before, because before it was and now it's Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyonim, Melech, Malachei Amelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyonim, Melech, Malachei Amelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Oy, 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 bo, Hashem, Shalom, Malachei
השלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליונים, מלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, ברוך הוא לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליונים, מלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, עליון אתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליונים, מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
We're going to take a moment and bless one another. So I invite you to put your hands on the people around you as you feel comfortable on their heads. And we're going to offer a blessing for one another that we often bless the children, but we all have that divine childish energy in all of us. Oh, hi child. Maybe repeat after me is maybe a good way to do this. Yismacha Elohim Ke'Ephraim Ucha Menashe Yismech Elohim Kisara Rivka Rachel v'Leah Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha Ye'er Adonai Panav Elecha v'chunecha Yisa Adonai Panav Elecha V'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you. May God's countenance shine upon you. And may Adonai bestow kindness upon you. And may God's countenance, that's a big word, be lifted toward you.
And may God's countenance be lifted toward you.
And may God grant you peace.
And may God grant you peace.
Amen. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we'll work on that. Yeah.
And I'm going to invite you to join me in Kiddush. Vayechulu hashamayim ve'aretz v'kol tzevam vayechalomim b'yom hashvi melachto asher asa vayishbor b'yom hashvi mikol melachto asher asa Vayevarech Elohim et yom hashvi Vayikadesh oto Kivod Shabbat mikol melachto Asher bara Elohim la'asot Sabri chavarai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei b'riyah ka'afen Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzamanu B'shabbat kodsho b'ahav ratzon kivanu Zikaron l'maaseh b'reishit Ki hu yom tefila l'mikra'ei kodesh Zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim Kivanu v'charta Yotanu kidashta Mikol ha'amim B'shabbat kodshecha V'yavud ratzon Hihaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat
my friend Miles is going to help us out with hamotzi after we do a little hand washing. So bring those beautiful fingernails over here.
Knuckles aren't even bleeding after the drum.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishana b'mitzvotav al netilat yadayim. And, oh, here you go. Ready? What do you want to... Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our tranquil prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz
B'te'avon. We invite you to make motzi at your table as well if you before you eat, and we invite you to there's a buffet tonight, taco bar, and we look forward to getting to know you tonight. Get to know your neighbors. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Missed the beat part, nobody knows it. Here's the part that you really don't know yet. Shabbat.